This video will walk you through a monohybrid and a dihybrid cross. The first cross we will do is a monohybrid cross for blood type. The male's phenotype will be type O. His genotype will be little I. The female's phenotype will be blood type AB, which will then make her genotype IA-IB. We then need to come down to our Punnett square. First we will put the male's alleles on the top portion of our Punnett square, and we will put the female's alleles along the bottom portion. We will then work the Punnett square to determine the combinations for the offspring. What we find when we work the Punnett square for the phenotypic ratio is that 50%, or 2 out of 4, of the offspring will have blood type A. So the phenotype here would be A. The phenotype for IBI will be type B. So 50% of the offspring for this couple will have blood type A, and 50% of the offspring will have blood type B. Next, we will work a dihybrid cross. The cross that we are going to do is for fruit flies. The phenotypes for the fruit flies will be a gray body and red eyes. And then for the female will be a black body and purple eyes. Those are the phenotypes. The genotypes for those combinations will be big G, big R, little r. And for the female will be little g, little r. So this would be a heterozygous, and this would be homozygous recessive. Then we need to create our Punnett square. This Punnett square needs to be larger because we are working with 2 different genes. We will put the alleles along the top and the side of our Punnett square. So for the male, we first put our different combinations of alleles. Then for the female, we will put our combinations for the alleles. Since she is homozygous recessive, all of her alleles for this Punnett square will be little g and little r. We will then work the Punnett square. What you see is that you're crossing each box on the top with each box on the side. And once you have done each of these squares and you've crossed all of the alleles, we will be able to determine what the phenotypic and genotypic ratios would be. Now for this square, what we find is a 1:1:1:1 ratio. So 25% of the offspring will have a gray body and red eyes. 25% of the offspring will have a gray body and purple eyes. 25% of the offspring will have a black body and red eyes, and then 25% of the offspring will have a black body and purple eyes. This has completed this video on monohybrid and dihybrid crosses.